Good evening students and welcome in the online classes. Today we are going to study about the fertilization. So children, in a simple language you understand that fusion of male and female gametes give rise to an embryo. So what are gametes? Gametes are the cells which we call sex cells. So male sex cells, female sex cells give rise to a zygote, and after the formation of zygote it develops into an embryo, and embryo changes into a new plant or develops into a new plant. So let us see how the fertilization takes place. So once the pollen grains reaches the stigma, it forms a tube which travels downwards to the ovary through style. So this is a pollen grain. So pollen grains are now sticking here. This part is called as stigma. This part is called as stigma. So let me write stigma here. This is stigma. Okay, this part is called as style. Okay, so pollen grain reaches to the stigma here. Once the pollen grain reaches the stigma, it begins to form a tube-like structure. This is a tube-like structure, and then it reaches to the ovary. The outer part is called as ovary. Okay, and inside there is a ovule. Inside that is ovule. So the pollen grains which stuck to the stigma now formed a tube-like structure. This is a tube-like structure. This is a tube-like structure which lengthens to travel downwards towards the ovary. This is the ovary through style. This is a style. This part is called as style. So the pollen grains stick to the stigma, then made a pollen tube, and in the pollen tube there are male sex cells. These are the male gametes. Okay, so these are moving towards the ovary. Okay, these are moving towards the ovary. Now what happens as it enters this is a female sex cell, ovules. So it has egg cells. These are egg cells. These are called central cells or polar nuclei. Central cells, these are the middle one. These are called as central cells, or they are also called as polar nuclei. So children, it reaches to the female ovary and it fuses here. It get cross or it get fused with these cells, female sex cells or female gametes. Okay, and then form an embryo. The union of male and female reproductive cells, fusion of male and female reproductive cells form a zygote which develops into a seed. So children, the pollen grain then changes into or forms a pollen tube that enters the ovary here and penetrate the ovule. This is the ovule, penetrates the ovule. In the ovule, the pollen tube release a male gametes. They have gametes in it. So it releases the male gametes, and then the male gamete fuses and forms a male gametes fuses with the egg cell and forms a zygote. Okay, they forms a zygote. Already I had told you they forms a zygote. And then again another gamete fuses with the polar nuclei and form the endosperm. Okay, So male gamete fuses with the female reproductive cells and forms zygote, which later develops into a cell. So later this forms into a seed. So this also point you should remember, that fusion with the polar nuclei give rise to endosperm. So endosperm is a part which store food for the baby plant. You must remember, endosperm is a part which store food for the baby plant. Then fusion with the egg cells form zygote. Zygote later develops into a new plant, which we have already seen here. Here we have seen zygote is transformed into embryo, and embryo develops into a new plant. We have seen that. So children, fusion with egg cells form zygote. Fusion with the egg cells form zygote. These three cells have no function in the formation of seed. Next is ovary later changes into fruit. Which part is changes into fruits? The ovary changes into fruit. This part is called as ovary. This part is called as ovary. So as fertilization takes place, the whole ovary changes into fruit. You can see the picture of fruit, apple fruit, okay? And the ovules present means these cells, na? These cells are changes into a seed. This seed of the apple changes into the seed. After fertilization, ovule or the ovary grow and form fruit, and the embryo develops into a new plant. Embryo develops into a new plant. There is a tough protective covering around the seed, and that is called as seed coat. In the nuts you can see that tough covering. That covering protects the seed. That is why we called as seed coat. So a seed is a sexual reproductive body of a plant which can be used to grow more plants. So seed is helpful in formation of many plants. So actually all the ovule present in the ovary of a flower get fertilized by pollen grains. All the pollen whatever ovules present in the ovary, get fertilized, okay, get fertilized by the pollen grains and grow into a new seed. Thus ovary of the flower may give rise to a number of seeds. You must also remember the other part of the flower, like the corolla, the sepals, all that will degenerate, okay. They will, the corolla means the petals, the sepals, all will get degenerated, okay, and only this part you can see in the as the fertilization takes place, and that part only, that ovary and ovule part only will change into the fruit and seed. So it is about the fruit and also about the fertilization in plants. In the other video we shall discuss about the structure of plant. So in a nutshell, we understand fertilization is a process in which fusion of male and female gametes takes place and forms an embryo. Embryo develops into a baby plant, and baby plant later forms or give rise to a plant. So it is about the fertilization. Thank you, students.